When you're facing with the necessity to release the game you promised, like because everybody waiting for it, everybody's agitated, so we have like a PR release ready, and you say, okay, so maybe we should postpone it like for half a year or maybe more, because we want to restart it once again. There is such a book. It is called Blood, Sweat and Pixels. It's about the long, hard road, not to hell, but to creating a beautiful game. And the main idea in this book is that it's no matter which game you are creating, either like some small indie game like Shovel Knight or some very epic blockbuster like Mass Effect or Witcher or Cyberpunk, all of them are facing with the very same problems. And I love to read this book because we faced with the very same problems that book describes. So the first one, it's about the deadlines. So it's like with Diablo III, as you know, it was released like almost 2 years behind the schedule. Of course, it's not that big, but with our own game, but still we released it almost a year behind the schedule. And this is a very unusual situation for any product we release. And that's because it is a game. The initial concept you're coming up with and what you get at the end, it's two totally different games. While developing a game, you want to create the best game in the world, even if it's a small one. It's about your ambitions and your limitations, whether it's resources, your creativeness, your providers of some services, and so on and so forth. Our game initially, it was like 4 times bigger than it was finally released. Well, of course, it's a good thing that everyone came up were very understanding. Like, okay, we understand that it is a hard process and all, but again, this very thing, it's not acceptable for any other product Kaspersky are releasing except the video game, because this is how it works, because this is art to some extent.